What up? Welcome back to the We All Eating podcast. Today is a very, very special day, man. We got the young, hungry, ambitious hustler of Hartford, man. I like to call him Young Franklin, man. This is Drew, owner of GLOCK30 fashion wear, and he's active outside, man. Streetwear. I'm sorry. Let me say it right. Streetwear. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So, to those who don't know, my name is Drew. I'm the CEO of GLOCK30 Club, and it's been a rough ride, a rough 9 months, but hey, we getting there.
So what you just said was 9 months.
9 months
since inception. What started GLOCK30? What made you feel like, man, I'm about to do this streetwear brand called GLOCK30? Where did it start at?
Alright, to be honest, I've always been into clothes and fashion, so I always wanted to have my own clothing line based off the simple fact we live in Connecticut, so we really can't just go to the mall and go find exactly what we want. So I figured I'd just make it.
Word. He said, forget the malls, man. Forget West Farms, forget Buckland. I'm going to go ahead and create it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the hustler inside of him. And our podcast is We All Eating, so I just like to figure out how everybody getting money, where they started. I want to hear the story. Just scrolling through your IG, man, you seasoned. You've been to China. You travel a lot. Where are all the places you've been outside of GLOCK30, just as, you know, a young man yourself?
So I've been to Paris. I've been to China. I've been to Colombia. I've been to DR, Puerto Rico, Jamaica. I had a layover in Iceland. I don't know if that counts.
That counts. You was in
That
Iceland,
count?
bro.
I was in Iceland for like 3 hours. I don't know if that counts.
Forget it.
Yeah, I've been to
Iceland.
Iceland.
Was outside. Yo, with that being said, yo, how old are you, Drew?
I'm 23.
23 years old, man. This man done been to, what he said, 3 continents and wherever else he been, man. China, I know in China they was touchy. They was happy to see black people. That's what they tell me when you go to China.
I swear, they was like, Meek Mill, he's a rapper, he's a basketball player. Like, they racist in China.
They don't know no different,
yeah,
man. Everybody look the same.
They're not used to it.
Right, it's tough.
So anybody that really looks different when you get there, they're on you. Like, they're gonna stare. You can't even pay no mind to it. They're gonna want to take pictures with you. Just do it. They don't mean no harm.
How could you use that to your advantage when you did? Or can you monetize that? Can you turn that into something while you there?
Oh yeah, I did. I took pictures with everybody. Somebody gonna see me.
Content turns into money, y'all, man. And that brings me to his
But
IG.
that was before I even had a clothing line.
No, indeed. That's what I said. I seen when you was just traveling just as a young man. So my next question is gonna be, with your brand, I see you hit the road, man. You get your little yellow and black tubs, man. And I seen Baltimore. I seen New York. I seen you in Cali getting crazy. Philly going crazy. Did you hit Atlanta?
Yep.
We
went crazy in Atlanta, man.
Word.
Shout out to the A.
Well, I'm gonna take a second, man. Give me one of the craziest stories while you out, out of town on the road selling merch, dealing with these people, man.
All right, let me.
Damn, keep it PG because it's kids
Nah,
watching
I
this.
never really had a crazy experience because when I go out of town, I only really deal with thorough niggas. So it never really gets crazy. I could honestly say the wildest experience had to be Baltimore because Morgan State University
is wild.
It is wild.
Word.
And then you got PG County, it's wild over there. And then you got what's that college? What's the other college? Not Morgan State. It's the other one in DC.
Clark?
Nah, not Clark. It's
Bro, I ain't go to college. That's why we doing what we doing now. We entrepreneurs, you heard? But
bro, what's the name of that college?
It's not Morgan.
It's not Morgan. It's the other one.
Morehouse.
No. Nah, not Morehouse.
Howard.
Howard
is
crazy. Howard is crazy. But Howard kind of shut down because of COVID. So everybody meets in Baltimore because it's only probably like 45 minutes away. So we had every single party. We probably went to like 5 parties in one night. Everybody showing us love. All the little kids. Like, I can't even really say little kids, but kids like
the neighborhood
16.
kids.
Yeah, the neighborhood kids. We pulling up on them, giving them merch and stuff like that. Because I know I like to do things that I know if an older nigga came up to me as a kid and gave me some clothes that was fire that I see all over Instagram, I would love that. I'll never forget that. So I try to do things that I know will change a kid's life.
That's cool, because that's one of my mottos, man. I always say, be who you needed growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you still being young and being able to do that for a young dude, that's motivation, bro. You could have changed somebody's life with a t-shirt.
Right, exactly.
And when they link up with you, I bet you it's just like good vibes. You're a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I seen in Philly, what's that? It wasn't the Water Boys. That's Atlanta. They was outside selling something, and you just like parked up right near them.
Hey yo, shout out to Goat Desserts, man.
Where it was desserts.
Yeah, y'all. I'ma tag y'all in the comments. Shout out to Goat Desserts. When I came to Philly for the first time, y'all was like, man, you set up shop with us. We was on South Street, and we did our thing. So shout out to Goat Desserts.
They sharing their block with you. South Street is popping too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Word. Shout out Vintage Jewels, man. That's my guy. That's
right down the street from Vintage Jewels.
Word. So another thing that I was gonna ask you was what inspired GLOCK30, man? Like, you just got people wearing guns with extended clips on these. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'm ready. I'm listening. I got all ears.
When I first started the clothing line, I made the LLC. So
hold on. Write that down. My man said he spent $120 to make an LLC, and that's how he going global, because he made it a business. Right. Y'all gotta stop playing. Just because you doing something and you putting something together and you selling it for money, that does not make you a business. This man is a limited liability company. That means if something go wrong, you're not messing with Drew. You could go at the GLOCK30 and he'll turn it to a 50-round clip and change everything over, and nothing's gonna happen. And we trademark. Big business. I like this, man. So continue.
I made the LLC, but it was under a different name, so it was really Bust Down Bros Clothing LLC. Because at first, I wanted to do clothing for marijuana merch, basically. But then I'm like, nah, I could go harder. Shout out to my man Mario. He told me that I could go harder than that. So, you know, I love constructive criticism. So I took that, and maybe like 3 months, I just was going back and forth with my graphic designer. And then I still didn't have a logo for it. This is maybe like November, December of 2020. I still didn't, So I still didn't have a logo for it, but I just knew that I wanted to make clothes because I wanted something legal to do.
Right.
So I bought maybe like $5,500 worth of blank merchandise from this wholesale website. It came, and I still was sitting on the clothes for mad long, probably like a month. And then I was like, yo, GLOCK30 Club.
Who said it to you first? You came up with
it? Me, yeah. So now I sent it to him, but we kept making different variations of it. So then I'm like, alright, we could do 30 with the 0, with a globe inside the 0, with a handshake inside.
I've seen that one.
So basically that stands for, if we stick together and only do copacetic business, we can run the world. The globe is behind the handshakes. So that's what that means.
Word.
The Glock, when you see the gun with the 30 clip on it, that means that we are just protecting what we work hard for. So that's what that is. And then the club is, we are brothers, we members. So this is one big club.
Word.
So
there you go, people, because I was told, man, I don't know if y'all know the local, our guy Jigger. He made a whole viral Instagram about.
Shout out to Jigger.
Shout out Jigger, man. He said, if you ain't got a extendo or a Glock, man, don't wear the shirt. And honestly, people will really come up to me and be like, yo, do you have to have it to wear? And I'm like, nah, Drew, you know what I'm saying? He'll get you right. So it's a misconception, and weapons do scare people, but it's your right. Second Amendment.
I also advise all my young black men, 21 and over, go get your gun license.
Factory.
Stay out of trouble. I ain't even going. Go get your gun license.
Yeah, get it legally, man. That's the best way to have it, man. That brings me to my next question.
And if you do have felonies, go get that lawyer and get them felonies expunged. Right, I had to go through it, man. Go get that gun license.
That's a little $500 to $1,000. Ain't no money, man, for your freedom and your rights. That's big business. But my next question is, what advice do you have for young dudes on the transition from, outside the streets and going legit? Because you clearly did it. So step 1 to step 3.
So, like I said, it's been 9 months.
Word.
So you really gotta train your mind for them dark days, cause I be having dark days, cause the money don't always come fast when you transitioning from the streets to legit. The money don't come fast, so it'll be days where we just up and leave. We go to another state. I ain't make money all day. I go to certain states. I won't make anything off clothes, and it's hard. It's still hard, really, but I just keep going. Because I know one day I'm gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I just keep going.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. The light is right there on top on your hat. It's on your logos. It's on your stars. Building your brand is better than any money that you could have, because at some point when you build this brand big enough and somebody come along, you could sell your brand, which I don't recommend because your brand is you. But some people build brands and sell the brand. Just how you make merch and sell it, some people build businesses to get it to where it's at and makes a certain amount, and then they sell the business. Yeah,
and go do something else.
And that's how it goes. So it's like, I mean, look at Jay-Z and Dame Dash. They going through that right now, trying to sell something they built 20 something years ago. So I mean, 9 months, you come a very, very long way, man. I'm proud of you. I always say that to you. I remember, I ain't gonna say day one because it was probably a day one before me, but I remember day one when you was thinking about it. You was talking about it, and it was like a small thought. Now, it's the hottest thing in Hartford right now. I'm gonna say, I could go to the state of Connecticut and the tri-state because you everywhere. I'm gonna say that with confidence.
Oh, you're saying it with confidence.
Yeah, no, like I ain't gonna like, oh.
That's gonna have a lot of niggas mad.
I mean, it's the truth. The truth usually hurts, but
the truth hurts, suckers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like it's not about who's doing it. It's about what you doing, man. You putting your boots on the ground. You getting in your runners. You going. I just seen you was in the city yesterday. I was in the city. You was in Jersey, I think.
Yeah, I was in Jersey.
I actually thought about leaving New York to drive to Jersey to go see Drew, but I was like, damn, I'm going to have him on the cast tomorrow. That's the only reason why I didn't. But I seen you was out there, and my point is you get into it. Like, if it's a pop-up somewhere or it's a sneaker con, you in there. And that's how you go get it, man. So I know you put this merch on a lot of people's backs. Right. But we're going to go to the celebrity category. What's the biggest celebrity? Well, we can do that after. What celebrities have you hand-in-hand given your merch to and conversed with?
Alright, I'm going to start off with the day ones first. So, my boy Bizzle, JB Bin Laden, he from Chicago. He was really like the first celebrity to really wear my shit.
Word. What that felt like? Seeing it like, ooh.
It felt good because, you know, coming from Connecticut, nobody really pays attention to us.
Word.
So, he followed me, right? He followed me, and then he DM'd me like, "Oh, your shit hard, bro." And then ever since then, we just linked up. I think, matter of fact, he was like, "Yo, I'm in Cali." I was like, "I'm in Cali too," and I just linked up with him.
Look at how that happened.
I mean, we've been
Cali
cool.
By mistake.
Yeah, we just been cool ever since. And then, shout out to Shawnee Bin Laden, SBDZ on Instagram. He be going crazy. He wear my clothes. I actually just brought him out here for a concert probably like 2 weeks ago. He shut it down. So he be wearing my shit. Damn, what's up?
That's not boy from Detroit, right?
Nah.
He was home from Detroit that you just popped out on.
Oh, Band Gang Lonnie. Lonnie Benz. Shout out to him and Shrek Gang Moon. They show love. Icewear Vezo. He was twirling the city, man. Outside, jewelry. Like I said, do you know he in Hartford? Big security with him, though.
Oh, big security. Okay.
He had like 3 big light-skinned niggas with him. Look just like you, big dreads. Yeah.
Light-skin, pop.
Light-skin, yeah.
Word, too light-skin.
GT done reached out to me a few times. It's kind of too many to really name.
Let's go with the last one, man. Shout out to 50 Cent, man, creating BMF, man.
You can stop the rain.
Word.
Lil Meech,
man.
So he was at a meet and greet, and one of the girls that works there, she posted it. So I reached out to her like, how do I go about this? Because I really wanted a one-on-one with him, but she's like, I don't know if I can make that happen. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll be there.
Word.
So
Whatever it
I
takes.
hit the photographer up. I'm like, yo, we about to leave. We gotta be there for 8. So I just hit the highway. Boom, shot in there. I paid for like the little VIP bracelet, and I just, feel me, just did my thing.
We're all leather down. I see you with
all
the
leather down.
Yeah, black leather vest.
I got the wax denims on today. I ain't want to hear your mouth.
No, I wore leather at 16, bro. Borrow no name them days, bro.
Yeah.
I got a lot of flack for that, but leather's back. You heard?
Leather's definitely
Young
back.
rich niggas wear leather.
Yeah.
Get with it or get going, man. But that was a big one, man. Especially with him being current. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy right now. And it wasn't just for the picture. It's not doing it for the gram. What I like about you, photographer or not, you doing what people want to take pictures of.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It just so happened you got your photographer. He right here about 4 feet from us right now.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Mario.
I feel kind of famous. Mario got us kind of lit right now.
Yeah.
But that's big, man. You got your photographer. You got your graphic designer. Who else is on your team? But I know it ain't just you.
Big Luke, Uncle Luke, man. Shout out my videographer, man, Uncle Luke. Man, he's crazy with it. To be honest, he has all the high quality. How can I say? High quality cameras and equipment. Yeah. So he got drones. He got the flashlight for on top of the camera. He go crazy. Hey, you need to stop taking 2 weeks to edit my videos too.
Be like that, man. Editing is the hardest part of that process, man. If he got you in 2 weeks and he punching out a bunch of content, man, shout out to him.
But he really like one of the hottest in the cities. So everybody goes to him. So shout out, you know what, matter of fact, shout out to Avenue, shout out Fox, shout out Tuop. They all go to him.
Word.
So he be booked up.
I mean, that's a good thing. Busy and booked, man.
Yeah.
That quality's coming out, so people gonna want you, man. When you're on high demand, the only thing that you selling is time.
Yeah.
That's available. You know, his art and what he do, like you said, it speaks for itself. At that point, you buying time.
Yeah.
But if you could do anything different, you know, I know it's only been 9 months. What's the one thing you would do different right now? Like, you're like, damn, if I could have just did this different.
Nothing.
That's a perfect answer. That's the answer I look for.
Yeah.
People, they always say, you want to hear nothing because everything should be...
Everything happens for a reason.
Factory.
You can't live like
organic.
It already happened. You can't. It's impossible to turn back time.
Right.
So you gotta just roll with the punches and just...
That was a great
keep
answer.
driving.
That was a great answer. I respect it because I have those moments where it's like, bro, it is what it is. It's for a reason. You might not know it now.
Right. Down
Down the line, it's gonna show out. It's gonna show you why that was supposed to happen. Where you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? I know it's big things, but where do you see yourself?
So, I just opened up the store, members only.
Let me do it.
Oh, okay.
The owner of members only.
No.
Co-owner. I'm sorry, it's
I
big.
got a partner.
You gotta say co-owner because me and my wife own a business and I be saying owner by mistake sometimes and I be like, ooh. But co-owner is big business of members only on New Britain Avenue right there in the corner of Hillside of New Britain. There's a cool spot, man. When you pull the door, I learned this. When you pull the door, they not closed. They got the little bang, the little buzzer, so
you gotta get
buzzed
in.
Going on.
You gotta get buzzed in.
I should put a sign on the door say you gotta get buzzed in.
I actually get a kick out of yelling at them like, I'm ready now, come in. You know what I mean?
So
nah, for real, y'all gotta stop tugging on my door like y'all the hoe. Cause if y'all break my buzzer, I'm gonna have to fuck y'all up.
Word. And the buzzers, they expensive.
Yeah, they are very expensive.
Word.
So, yeah, thank you.
So how does it feel to have a home base, members only, like?
It feel good because, you know me, I used to be everywhere.
Right.
I could get a car with 30,000 miles on it, right? By 2 months, I got 60K on it, on the dash. So it feels good to not be all over the place. I could relax, I could kick my feet up, everybody coming to me.
Right.
So, but that's what I worked hard for all year. So
the next step is making everybody come to you.
Yeah.
Because they so used to you popping up because, you know, the hustling, you're like, where you at? Boom,
Exactly.
I'm right there. Now it's like, yo, I'm over here.
But me having a home base brings new clientele.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. Curiosity.
Exactly.
The storefront's nice. I like the simplicity of it. I like how simple it says, what is going on here? Let me go look at it.
Because it's all black.
Right. And the lime green is a good kit.
Yeah.
And when you think of businesses, a lot of people have like you think Dunkin' Donuts, KFC, McDonald's, they all got those color combos. So it's nothing really. Only thing got your color combo is Herbalife. But so congratulations on the spot. That was big. I was happy to see that. Now you doing that. What comes with it is making your spot comfortable enough for you to sit there for 8 to 10 hours.
Right. So like you see how you got this spot right here. We trying to get like the decor, the LED lights. Right. I'm thinking about throwing one of these up on that wall or something.
So this is him stealing my ideas on camera.
This
is cool though. This is cool. Imitation is the best form of flattery, man.
But see, honestly, he's one of my inspirations as to why I wanted my own business.
Thank you.
Especially when you went and bought this. I was like, oh yeah, he hustling. Oh yeah, then the juice bar came first. Then you came and got this.
Co-owner. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wifey.
You're right. You can't say we got the juice bar. Word. That made it a lot easier. When there's a we, it's easier when
they got the juice bar, and I was like, oh shit, okay, they can do it. Okay, I can do it too.
I told you could do it from day one.
Exactly.
Bro. That's a fact. And for the record, the space that we in now, I offered to Drew first, and because he shot me down like Duck Hunt, I created a podcast studio. Just out of sheer like, oh, he don't want my space. Watch this.
For one, location is everything.
Okay, my location's good. Don't give location.
I mean, it's good, but I'm not from. Nobody's supposed to know.
No. Next question.
Okay.
What advice would you give to a young up and coming? You know, hustler's a good term, but
you say hustler.
Yeah, young up and coming hustler that's trying to go get it, man. What's a good piece of advice you would give them?
All right, like I said before, because I think you already asked me this question, but I ain't really getting depth. So, know that you can't win every day. A lot of niggas think they gonna come up fast, no headaches, no falls, no nothing. Bro, you're gonna fall. Some niggas don't fall though. Some niggas have a clean slate. But for the niggas that don't have anything handed to them, bro, you're gonna... It's a learning experience. You're definitely gonna fall a couple times. You just gotta get right back up and hit the ground running again. Tie your shoes up tight. Put the ski mask on, zip your hoodie up, and go to work every single day. Man, it was a year, I want to say like 2019, 2020, I was up at like 5, 6 in the morning doing the same thing every single day. Like literally every single day. So definitely consistency. Another thing, stop caring what people think. Just do what you want.
That's a big one.
As long as it makes sense to you and you're not harming nobody, just do what you want, man. If it makes sense.
I think that's what makes any brand or any product what it is the specifics. And like I said, GLOCK30, a lot of people see it, but to hear your explanation of what it meant is like so much deeper than a gun logo and a number. Yeah. So that was big, and that's a question I always want to answer, and I'm glad I was able to get it today. But like he said, man, don't fear what somebody else think, man. Do what you're gonna do because you want to do it and you're able to do it.
Right.
You're doing something because you think somebody else is gonna think it's cool. That's not for you, man. You gotta do what's for you.
Also, don't let these niggas trick you out your spot. For real, like, it be days like a nigga to say something to me and I just be like, you know what, nah, like, you know, it ain't even worth it because I know what I'm worth. So I'm not even about to go back and forth or get into an altercation with a nigga because he's ignorant. What's the point?
Right.
I don't have anything to prove. I have respect already. I got power already, so it really don't even make no sense to even entertain anything. Just try to ignore. You don't gotta ignore everything, but if you feel like you in harm's way, react. But little subliminals on social media and stuff like that, just ignore that.
Man, for the record, anybody who reacts off of, what do they call, characters in the comments, those little letters, that don't matter though, because chances are somebody typing something in the comments
they ain't
or
got
saying
shit.
They don't have nothing, or they not going to say it to you. And if they do, like he said, they trying to trick you out your spot so you could get caught up or jammed up and now you out the way. So it's chess, not checkers, man. Be smart. Make your next move your best move, man. So what you got coming up for 2022, man? We like 18 days away.
So for 2022, I'm trying to steer away from doing the norm. So different fabrics, different textures of t-shirts, different types of hats. Just going outside the box. Leather pants. I'm basically trying to keep all the trap niggas fly because here in our demographic, everything is based on one thing, and that's money and clothing lines. So I'm trying to change the narrative of fashion for Connecticut. And I'm also trying to get eyes on Connecticut through my clothes. So all the rappers that I like from Connecticut that get no shine whatsoever, when I go in them rooms, I show the rappers and, you know, the celebrities, their music, or even other clothes. Like, I would like to collab with other clothing lines and stuff like that for the future, but it just gotta make sense, you know? And then also for 2022, I wanna go on another tour.
Like a legit tour.
Yeah, legit tour. Like, I think I might go get a van and wrap the van all GLOCK30 and, feel me, hit the road again.
Yeah, just get your date set up, man.
Also, 2022, another thing I want to say to the young guys, learn how to save. Like, I have a serious spending problem. Like, I could save, but then I could also spend the shit out of my money. Like, I like clothes. So just try to stay down. It's kind of hard for me, though, because I'm always going somewhere. So I always need new clothes and stuff like that. But, like, right now, I have a lot of like assets and responsibilities, so no money ever really stays in my pocket right now. Like, seriously.
Well, if you got assets, that means that the money's going somewhere good. It's not like you got more liabilities and things that you spend money on that ain't bringing.
Nah, I only spend money on the clothing line. That's the crazy. Like, graphic designers, I gotta pay this nigga.
Right.
So like everywhere we go, like videographers. I got a manager. Shout out to Honey. She keep me on my toes. Like, she literally. Oh, also, don't be afraid to invest in your brand, your clothing line.
Number one, man.
Like, literally, I didn't have a manager before, and my clothing line was like in shambles. Inventory was all over the place. I didn't have any knowledge about scheduling. POS system, I didn't even know what that was. Like, I didn't know anything about anything. I didn't even really know how to use a computer. I didn't even have, I was shipping my stuff from the post office instead of getting a USPS account and shipping it from home. So, like, just working harder, not smarter.
You gotta work smarter, not harder, man. That's major in business. You got a business credit card?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. That should be tomorrow's Tuesday.
Not yet.
Go get that ASAP, man.
I got a business debit.
Nah, get your business account going. Get a business credit. Every transaction you do on the credit, pay the credit back. The business 30, GLOCK30, you have excellent credit. Every dinner you go to, your card says GLOCK30 on it. That's hard. And yeah, it is. That's hard. And then you just pay it back, man. You're gonna pay for it anyway, so you might as well do it via credit. That way you limitless. What you want to see going on in the next 3 to 5 years?
Alright, to be honest, I want to turn GLOCK30 Club into a media team. Like, you see how Rockefeller got paper planes, the hats and stuff like that, but they also sign niggas. So I want to make it fashion, music, food, art. So Jay-Z has his restaurants, his liquor. I basically just want it to be one big investment.
Yeah, I talked to one of your other partners, Peasy.
Oh yeah, shout out Big Peasy!
About getting a food truck, man. Boy,
yeah,
cook, man.
Stuff like that. Like, I'm well rounded, and I have a crew of guys. We done slept in the same bed. We done shared food. So I just want all of us to eat, and it's enough for all of us. We done came up with each other, and I just want all of us to win, and I know we will win. We just gotta stick together, and we've been doing that.
And you just gotta let you gotta let time and evolution happen, man. Like you say, you're 9 months strong, so. Imagine 5 years.
Yeah, I be real hard on myself though. Like, I be stressing.
Don't rush it, man. Time is the biggest teacher, and it's gonna show you that everything. That's like trying to cook a turkey. You ain't gonna cook a turkey in an hour. There's no way. You gotta let it.
Really, like, that's impossible. Nobody has ever done that.
I don't think you could cook a turkey.
What if you fry it?
If you fry the turkey, you could do that, but it's really not. I mean, it'd be cooked, but.
Yeah, I could use.
I mean, you're going deeper. Let's try it. Try it. Have PZ try to deep fry a turkey in an hour versus cook it via the oven. It's not gonna work. So it might. You never know. What's the future of members only, man?
So members only. We will turn members only into a franchise. So members only right now, it's a CBD store. For those who don't know, it's a CBD store, and it's a black-owned CBD store.
Word.
And Young Boy's doing it. We got it. We got it in a headlock. So look to see members only at about 5 more locations in Hartford. That's my goal. I want to put 5 of them in Hartford.
Word. Right now, hypothetically, what would be a franchise fee? How much would you charge somebody to say, I want to be, co-owner of a members only? How much would it cost?
For you or somebody else?
I mean, you could go with me hypothetically right now. Yeah, I'll get this on record.
To be the co-owner?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even got an answer for you right now.
All right, that's a good answer. He's thinking about it. I was trying to catch him.
I don't say no numbers on camera.
Right. Look, take notes, guys. Write that down.
Yeah.
GLOCK30 in the building, man. Big business, big future, humble beast, young rich nigga. I'm happy to say I'm the first person to have him on the podcast. I know this is gonna be first of many for him, man. I see a bright future for him. I tell him every time. Anytime I can afford his clothes, I try, because his tickets is up there.
He can afford the clothes. He's just cheap.
No.
He is
Frugality
cheap. He's
and
a
cheap
penny
is different.
pincher.
No, I'm not a penny pincher. What I am is I'm a smart
Man,
person.
throw your wrist up.
Don't worry about that. That's an investment. You understand?
And that's not a 36 either.
We don't buy garments. We make our garments. So what he's doing, I'm doing. As you can see, I'm wearing my own thing. He wearing his own thing. But I do support his brand.
When I go to his shop, I don't never penny pinch. I just spend. So
my prices are fair in comparison. This man has a $250.
He charges $100 for haircuts.
No, I don't. I charge $100 for my time for people who are unprepared and want to come in and get haircuts immediately. For someone who's booked from 9 to 7 every day, you could pay $100 and you could cut the line.
Would you rather pay $100 for a haircut or $100 for my hoodie? I'll let y'all answer in the comments.
You can answer in the comments, but in my defense, you could have on his $250 hoodie. You could have on his $280 pants. You can have on whatever shoes of choice that you want, and I think these hats was $100 when they came out. You can have all of that on. If you do not have a haircut,
you don't even need the haircut.
You're not wearing GLOCK30 out nowhere. I don't care what you're talking about, who you are. If you ain't got a haircut,
you don't need the haircut because I have the ski mask on sale for $80. Click the link in my bio.
There you go. We're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Man. Click the link in the bio, GLOCK30.org. Check them out on New Britain Avenue, man. Hit them on IG, GLOCK30. Use discount code JAWS. You're going to get a discount when you use discount code JAWS. JAWS. He's going to look out for you, man. Love is love. Thank y'all. All right, so for your signature clothing lines and all of that, man, the white hoodie with the little dude on it, I know it's $200. But why? What's the picture of?
The picture...
That's me.
It's him. It's him.
Yo, that's literally a picture of him?
That's a real picture of him.
Of your photographer?
Yeah, my photographer.
That's
so
love.
Let me go on.
That's love. So the idea just popped out to create a hoodie with your photographer and your right-hand man's on the hoodie.
Nah, that wasn't even the idea. Okay. So, alright, I found the picture. So I'm gonna have to get up on it. Right here. That's the picture of him. So Mario is from Jamaica. He's from Tivoli Gardens. That is the home of the Shower Posse. I'm not even about to get into detail on who that is. All I'm gonna say is free Dudas. That's all I gotta say. So I had an idea in my head for this hoodie for my Black Friday drop of a child soldier, right? But every design I kept making just wasn't hitting. So then he texted me or he called me like, yeah, I'm at my grandmother's house. I'm chilling. So then 30 minutes later, he drops that picture on his Instagram story. I'm like, that's you? He's like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, this picture hard. So now I took the picture. I think I posted it on my story. Then I made it my profile picture for Instagram. Then my graphic designer texts me like, yo, this picture is perfect. Like, we should make a picture. I'm going to hand draw this picture and redo it, remake it, put the GLOCK30 Club t-shirt on him and the hat, and I'm going to put a gun in his hand. I'm like, yeah. Day later, he texted me. We all went crazy. I posted it on Instagram. The world went crazy. So I just decided to drop it. Mario's my best friend. He always holds me down. So I figured that would be. And his birthday was right around the corner too. So I was like, I might as well just do that. You feel me? Basically like a shout out. Giving him his flowers.
No, that's fire, bro. I never knew that. And I was just asking like, yo.
A lot of people think that hoodie is me on it. That I'm on the hoodie.
I didn't know what to think, cause I'm just like, dang, he just put a little Jamaican dude on here.
Yeah, nah.
That's fire. Now to know the backstory, what I will say is on your IG, give those backstories, man, cause that content.
I did. I definitely did. I wrote
on the story.
Nah, on when I first posted the finalized hoodie, I put like the little backstory in the caption.
That's fire. Let us hear your voice though, man. Do videos, talk about what's going on. A lot of people don't be reading captions.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even really like talking. That's the thing. I'm kind of forced to talk now because I have the clothing line, but I really don't like talking at all.
Get used to it, man. It's about to happen. You're about to be big business as you already are now. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting it up with us, man. I'm gonna let you get back to the money. Always, bro.